are you coming to the game tomorrow here?
Yeah. We're staying overnight.
Awesome.
That's a leave my truck here or take my truck. I don't like driving over there.
Parents' night tomorrow. Son can't be here. Well, we won't go. We won't go. Yeah.
Day.
Definitely got to make those.
Where is underneath the basket? Do they have any idea what that is?
There's Destiny with the ball.
Number 5, huh?
Yeah. Destiny and Ed are both number 5, and Sarah and Kate are both 0. Look at that, a mid-range jump shot from Janie. Sarah Jane just had a mid-range jump shot.
Please rise for the school song. School songs.
I'll rise for the flag, but not school songs.
for tonight's basketball varsity game between the Tritons of Notre Dame and your Ships of Manitowoc Lincoln. At this time, would you please rise, remove any hats under headgear, as we honor the men and women who serve this nation we honor the young men and women who serve it to the national anthem. Thank you, Ames Gang. Worth the price of admission alone. And at this time, let's meet our starting lineup. First of all, for our friends from the heart of Titletown, USA, and home of the general managers of the Patriots and Seahawks on Super Bowl weekend, Patriot General Manager Elliott Wolf and Seahawk General Manager John Schneider. Wolf, a graduate of Notre Dame Academy. John Schneider, a graduate of Notre Dame and Abbott Pennings High Schools. Here are the starters for our Tritons. A senior at 5 feet 8 inches, number 5, Destiny Webster. A freshman at 5 feet 7 inches, number 10, Ema Gumachuk. A sophomore at 5 feet 9 inches, number 11, Maisie Hims. A senior at 6 feet even, number 13, Kyle Waldrop. And a senior at 5 feet 11 inches, number 30, Aspen Abel. Tritons are coached by Ms. Sarah Rhodey. She's assisted by Eliza Campbell, Caitlin Ruffin, and Austin Tisch. Good luck, Tritons.
Hey, Bobby, this is my dad, Marv, my mom, Kaylin. She's 24 for first, too, right? Or no? 25. 25.
Now, from the historic hallways of Lincoln High School, educating the youth of the Manitowoc Public School District for 102 years. Turn on your cell phone lights because every ship needs a light to guide it into port. Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineouts for our shipbuilders. At 5 feet 5 inches, a senior, number 0, Sarah Bolton. A senior at 5 feet 8 inches, number 2, Taylor Peterson. A sophomore at 6 feet even, number 3, Kella Eichmann. At 5 feet 10 inches, a senior, number 4, Emma Queen. And a junior at 5 feet 5 inches, number 10, Kendall Smith. Shoots a coach by Mr. Riley Garvey. He is assisted by Trevor Howard and Aubrey Herda. Good luck, shipbuilders.
Hey, happy Friday, shipheads.
High School, Manitowoc, Lincoln Line, good sportsmanship all night long. Please cheer loud, cheer proud for your team, and let's keep it positive and support our officiating crew. Toby Olson, Stephen Walsh, and Sir Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for basketball? That's not good enough. Are you ready for basketball? Game on!
Shipbuilders tonight matched up against one of the best teams in D1 in the state of Wisconsin, the Notre Dame Academy Tritons, and that one's going to be controlled to Notre Dame. Sarah putting some pressure on Hintz there. Get it to Aspen Abel, who drops it from the left side. No problem, coach.
30, Aspen Abel for 3.
Ships down 3 early. You know you're going to have your hands full when Destiny Webster and the Notre Dame Tritons come to count 3. Ball from the right corner. Janney knocks it down. Heard the phone ringing and answers right away. Senior guard Sarah Bolchin started the scoring off on Tuesday with a 3 from right about that same spot. Aspen Abel now tied here down low, and Kumacek puts it in with the left hand. Easy bucket there for the freshman. Sarah at the volleyball line. Pound the drum. She is guarded by Maisie Hintz. Back to Ava Conchia. Conchia finds Sarah Jane. Janey looking to get downhill, spinning. Lop it out to Kendall. Kendall ball fake, and Cal Aikman fighting down there with Kaya Waldrop. I don't think you want to test that matchup offensively. Sarah attacking, kick back to Calla. Calla back to Bolchin. Bolchin on that left side. Overhead fake, find Kendall in the left corner. Ships down by 2. Kendall Schmitz crossing. Ships deliberate. Schmitz with the pull-up jumper, won't go. Rebound taken by Kumacek. Kumacek will survey now across midcourt, across to Hintz down low, and that's going to be a problem all night long. Kaya Waldrop. Ships just have no one to match up against her one-on-one. They're going to have to send help. Otherwise, it's going to be a long evening. Sarah Jane to the left side. She gets bumped by a fellow 1848er, Destiny Webster.
Sean, you're spot on. The Ships do need to have help defense in the post tonight, or they're just going to be evil.
It's not just Waldrop. It's Aspen Abel. It's Brianna Breeze. Sarah Jane for 3. That one won't go. Rebound taken by Hintz. Hintz on this near sideline as she sprints across midcourt. Thrown away. Rare mistake by the Tritons. Ships will get it back down 4. 15:52 to go in this one.
Ships facing the rare man-to-man defense tonight.
That's what Notre Dame does. I mean, they rarely will run a zone. Sarah double teamed, and that one is going to be out of bounds off Bolchin. Trying to throw it off the leg of the defender there, and the defender did the Olay, I think, and got out of the way. And that trap right across half court is something the Ships need to account for. That one nearly taken away. Kumacek to Aspen Abel. Down low again to Waldrop. Waldrop, a nice job defensively by Ava Conchia. And then a phantom foul on the putback. Ships allowed 0 second chance points against the Sheboygan South Red Wings on Tuesday, but the Notre Dame Tritons are a different animal than any other team they're going to face in conference anyway. Not that Sheboygan South is in conference anymore.
Waldrop's listed at 6 foot, but her size, her physical size, is much larger than any Ship on the roster.
And any post player you're going to find in the FRCC. Sarah around the corner, still on her feet, trying to get to the basket, taken off her feet. Taylor Peterson for 3 off the front iron. Rebound, run down, good second effort by Kendall Schmitz. Taylor back to Kendall. Kendall on this right side. Ships down by 6. Schmitz calling out the play, directing traffic, trying to work her way. Nice little move, stopping and go. Change up from Kendall Schmitz, get her all the way to that left block and finish with the right hand. Aspen Abel, kick it back here, down low, and there's Waldrop. That one is another great defensive effort by Ava Conchia. She is working hard in there against Kaya Waldrop. And they didn't have Ava Q in the first matchup. notably.
The big girl in there.
Kaya missed all of most of last season with a torn ACL.
Called that foul on Eichmann. That's a good development for the Ships. Looked to me like that one was on Chia.
Well, yeah, you'll take that. You don't want either of them into foul trouble. Hannah Connard bounce it back here to Kendall. Kendall now in transition across midcourt goes Schmitz. Schmitz behind the back. Find Janie on this right side. Kaya Waldrop matched up against Sarah Jane. Ships will take that matchup in space, but a switch now. It's Aspen Abel against Bolchin. Sarah to her left, to the corner. Schmitz stop and go behind the back on the cross. Top of the key, Kendall. Switch now, Destiny Webster flashing on defense there. And little double clutch by Kala Eichmann comes up short. In transition, Waldrop down to Aspen Abel, and great speed on that transition for Notre Dame. And you got 2 6-footers running the court like track stars on that transition play by the Tritons.
Unbelievable athleticism there. She caught that ball pretty deep in the post. And made it look nonchalant. It was very difficult.
Not only is this team talented and deep across the board, but fundamentally sound in everything they do.
Absolutely, Sean. You see how the defensive end specifically, they are so disciplined and active on the defensive end. Sometimes they fight through the screen, sometimes they switch on the screens. It is very
Ships find themselves down by 7. Not quite. Just over 4 minutes into this game. Get that one into Kendall. Kendall working one-on-one against Aspen Abel. They'll stop and go on across now. Kendall Schmitz gets around Aspen into the left corner. Sarah Jane working on Destiny Webster, who's become like a part of the family. Sarah crossing on the volleyball line. Trying to get left. Pick it up there, fake it, knocked free. Sarah gets her dribble back. 12:25 to go. Jane spinning against Destiny to the basket. She'll kick it out to the right wing. Nice jumper on the long two. Ava Conchia splash down from the right wing. Kick that one across. Find Abel. And she walked with it before the shot. And that's what we like to see out of Mr. Walsh.
Oh, that's humorous. Is this Eddie's Destiny?
Yes.
And his girlfriend?
Yes. And Kendall, double team there. Nice job shoveling it across the top of the key. Sarah Jane working against Waldrop. She works to the left, bumped, gives ground now, gets a screen from Ava Conchia. Directing traffic, Bolch, and kick it across to Hannah. Hannah working against Des. Down to Kala, and she is squeezed by the double team. Eichmann never really possessed that ball as the Ships try to pass it inside. And that's a great play. Ava Conchia with the reaction speed. Sarah Jane in the open court now off the turnover. And Janie takes a ton of contact from Destiny.
To make it Easter a little awkward.
Number 2 returning for Manitowoc.
Hannah got to shoot that one. That is a good shot for the Ships. She was left open, and Sarah crossing, getting right. Get it to Connor. 3-ball for Hannah, and that one comes up short. Rebound taken by Waldrop. Into the hands, across midcourt goes Maisie Hintz. Hintz will stop and go. She'll retreat. Now get it back to Kaya. Find Abel, and Aspen Abel off the back iron. Aspen Abel is shooting an obscene percentage from beyond the arc, and I don't know what it is currently, but last Saturday it was an eye-popping number, over 50%, I think. And Hintz bumps Taylor Peterson. I wanted to say like 51%. I assume to lead D1 for the chase for the three-point shootout, but something tells me she might not be able to participate in that contest. Taylor, get it to Kinchia. Kinchia in the right corner. Overhead fake, one dribble, get it back to Tay. Tay, find Kendall, ships down by 5. Kendall Schmitz, and that one peeled away, gets it back. Great play by Kendall. Swing that to Sarah Jane, 3-ball for Bolchin, left side. And that one nearly crawled over the iron and in, but rattles out. Hence, nice play defensively by Taylor Peterson. Get it to Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. Back to Hannah. That one won't fall. Ships hit from 53% from beyond the three-point arc on Tuesday. Not at this point in this game are they matching those numbers. Hintz, Abel, feed that one down to wall, drop, and up at the left. And another great job. Ava Kinchia is doing yeoman's work on the inside against the handful that is Kaya Waldrop on the inside post area.
She just seems to have settled in on the defensive end.
Kendall into the paint. She'll shovel it back, get it to Taylor. 3-ball Peterson, halfway down again for the Shipbuilders, and shots not falling. The last two appeared like they were going to go, and Waldrop able to get her bearings there and put it in with little to no pushback by the Shipbuilders interior defense. It's 14-7, 10-19 to play in half number 1. Sarah Jane working against Destiny. Janie to the basket, up at the left hand, can't get it to go. Webster on the other end and beats everyone to the basket.
Like to see a little help defense there.
Janie behind the back at midcourt. Here comes the double team from Des. Janie, bounce it back here to Ava Q. Into the right corner, Hannah. Thought about the shot. Aspen able out to defend, and she is long and close that gap quickly. Sarah going right now, down the lane, kick to the corner. Taylor Peterson, 3-ball there, won't go. Rebound taken by Destiny Webster. Webster on the attack across midcourt, fire it down in to Waldrop. She pushed off with the offhand. They're not going to call that. She misses the reverse with her left. Kendall cut off now by Kumacek. Kendall stop and go in to the paint, and she is fouled by Kumacek.
Schmitz has been hitting the ground an awful lot in this game. Trying to make something happen.
No. Former shipbuilder Brianna Brees in the game now. Anna Stecker pulling up from the left corner. That won't go. Rebound taken by Simpson. Destiny spinning into the paint. She'll kick it back here to Brees. Right corner now, number 22. That is Addison Simpson. Back to Simpson. Couple of dribbles, turn in the corner, Addison Simpson, and that one pinballs right back into her hands. Brees with the ball up at the left hand, easy bucket for BB.
Soft touch by BB.
Sarah upended on the contact. Destiny Webster gets the bucket on the other end of the court.
Looked like an awful lot of contact there. Bolchin was looking for the call. Didn't get
Jesus,
it.
gave the referee a good look.
They didn't get out of there until later, though. Ships get it back. They are down 13. And here comes that double team. Bounce it across to Bolchin. Sarah straight away between the wheels, guarded on the play by Kaya Waldrop. Maggie Krull setting the screen, kick it to Kala Eichmann. Eichmann, little shake and bake. Stecker feeding it inside, and that pass is just needs to be thrown when the person is open. I guess I'm trying to say she was not posting up, and there's almost an offensive foul against Destiny, and that one knocked out of bounds, and Sarah's going to get it back. And
Good harassment by Bolchin.
Janie now guarded by Webster. She'll get left, bumped over there. Takes another nudge in the back. Find Kendall. Kendall on the left side. Sarah setting a screen there on Simpson. Straight away, Schmitz. She'll attack down the lane up with the right hand and rattles out. Kendall got all the way there, halfway down, and then popped out. Ships need those to fall to have a chance in this game. Webster pick up the dribble. Kick it to Simpson. Back into the hands of Kaya Waldrop. And we're going to get a foul before the move.
That's going to be a tough matchup.
Maggie Krull is not going to be able to check Brianna Brees in the post.
They need to make a switch on that defensively. That's not going to work. They got Kinchia coming back in the game, so it's a good coaching decision there by Coach Garvey. Not a good matchup.
Well, she's matched up on Kaya. Down low, Brees up at the right hand. Good job. I take it back. Kala Eichmann, trying to feed that one inside in transition. Just not even that needle. Kick it across to Abel into the right corner. Simpson down low, Waldrop again, and she'll put up with the right hand. What a athletic rebound by Taylor Peterson there, contorting herself to the ball and pirouetting away from the defender. Downhill with the right hand, and that one blocked by Destiny Webster on the chase down, as Kendall was able to beat the defender initially, but Webster with the rundown and block from behind. She's had a stellar defensive season. Should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Destiny Webster. Bounce that one back to Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. Abel on her back. Janie on this right side. She's going to shoot the three. That one off back iron. Run down by Brees. Outlet past Simpson. Simpson across midcourt. And she's bumped by Kala Eichmann in the corner. Back to BB. She's going to shoot the three on the left side. That one rattles out. Ripped. And, oh boy. Keep it on the east end of the JFK for the Tritons. Ships still down by 13.
Notre Dame's pace of play is pretty impressive to watch.
Man, that was a pass to BB the entire way. You can't give up the right-handed layup right under the basket on an inbound play. 22-7, Sarah Jane working here against Hintz. Janie getting left on the pick and roll, get it back to Taylor. Taylor volleyball line, 5:22 to go. Half number one, shifts down 22-7, get it back to Taylor. Peterson, screen from Eichmann. Eichmann up with the right hand, and good effort to get it in the bucket there. Quick release on the shot from the lane. That one off back iron, didn't miss by much, like many of the shipbuilders misses in this first half. And that one down to the left side. Ships continue to be exploited on the interior of the defense, and nice job by Kendall Schmitz on this end. 24-9. She's got 4. Kick that one down. Abel, easy bucket. Ships give up another layup. Still unwilling to try something different defensively, and again, seems like insanity. But Janie up with the right hand off the window. Beautiful finish off the square. Destiny Webster on the other end. Kick it down. Waldrop into the post and overwhelms the defender.
Sean, they need to pack up. They need to get to a zone defense.
They are unwilling at this point to do that. Sarah crossing, kicking, corner 3 for Kendall. That won't go. Brees with the rebound. Here comes Kyle Waldrop. Waldrop across midcourt, sprinting to close ground with her is Kendall Schmitz. Get it back to Brees. Find Abel. They got the triple tower lineup for the Tritons. Now Ships can't have a prayer to play defense on the interior, and you'll give them that all day long, but Brees knocks it down from the right corner. Ships down 20, 3:37 to go in the first half.
Full time out here, Sean.
That gives me an opportunity to mention the club sponsors for the 2025-2026 season for the girls basketball club. That includes Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novak Service Center, Wallace Law, Bricks Downtown Bar and Grill, MGW Law, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, Towsley's, and Two Extremes Bar and Grill on South 10th Street. Hopefully some golfers stop there after their round at Silver Creek today, and I hope that there were disc golfers taking advantage of the beautifully high temperatures that we experienced this afternoon. I also want to take a second to thank my Patreon supporters, Coach Michelle from 1848, Sonia Bolchin, the Mulherons, and Gail and Glenn Kabish. Thank you all for your support of my efforts. Ships staring at a 20-point deficit. We've got 3.5 minutes and change left in half number 1. Honestly, you don't want to, it's way too early to be talking about moral victories. You could be in a lot worse situation than this right now, and you could be in a lot better situation if more of your shots were falling. Ships have had a lot of them get halfway down. Addie Simpson guarding Sarah in the open court, and she's bumped again, and they're not going to call the foul. What about the bump before that? What about the bump before it?
Calls for the refs there.
No kidding.
Reach across the body.
Sarah hammered in the backcourt, no whistle. That was the correct call, but make all the correct calls, please. Don't just help the team that's already stocked with more talent than any other club in the division or anywhere in the state almost. Kick it back. Simpson now, back to Breeze, 3-ball, heat check for BB. Won't go, but Shipbuilders give the offensive rebound. Great job cutting to the basket off the offensive board, and that's just great coaching. They know exactly where their teammate's gonna be off a second chance opportunity like that. Hannah Connard, cash it from the left wing, and Hannah starting to pick up where she left off in that scorcher on Tuesday, where she brought a flamethrower with her against South. In defense gets the stop, but failure to box out gives the second chance to the Tritons, and they'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ships down 14-33 with 2:38 remaining in the half.
Sean, I completely concur with your statement about the coaching. Coach Rohde continues to just fine-tune this well-oiled machine that is the Tritons.
For the Tritons.
Free throw goes for Abel. 35-14, Ships facing big pressure here. Sarah Jane across midcourt. Down the lane, kick it to the corner. Back to Kendall now off the pass from Conchia. Schmitz, little runner with the right, beautiful take. Right down Main Street, Kendall Schmitz with the right hand finish. 36-16, Shipbuilders trail it. Get it to Simpson, inside feed. And again, if that's gonna be a one-on-one matchup, you have no prayer. You have no prayer.
They have to have some help defense, Sean.
Sarah across midcourt. Working on this right side. Spinning away from Simpson, stepping through, up with the right hand. That one off the front of the iron. Good take by Bolchin. And right back to the well. It's going to be a foul. That's,
It's going to be number 3 on Conchia.
oh boy, 3 against Ava Q.
Should be done for the half here.
I think they call foul until every time they go down there, she pushes off.
Kaya Waldrop been shooting better from the line of late, I have been led to believe. But still, you're better off putting her at the stripe than you are letting her feast on the interior of your defense all night long. And the second free throw won't go, but BB gets it back. And Shipbuilders allow another offensive rebound. One of the arguments against the zone defense is because too many offensive rebounds will be allowed, but honestly, the Ships having trouble getting defensive rebounds as it is. Kicking
No
in.
way this lineup can match up against the post.
3 ball from the left corner won't go. Back to Taylor Peterson. She'll shoot it up and bury it. Senior Taylor Peterson on the second chance. Ships back down 20. 1:13 to go in half number 1. High dribble. Hints all the way to the left baseline. And
That's a late call.
super late call. That was more about how she toppled to the ground than anything that happened before that.
They called it after the shot.
And once again, the Triton's getting the benefit of the doubt on every whistle. Shipbuilder is taking contact repeatedly. Ships have been called for 7 fouls, Tritons for 3. Look at how physical this team plays on both sides of the ball. They've committed 3 fouls. (40-19).
Their speed and aggressive physical nature that the Tritons play at is probably a little unusual for these, what appears to be Manitowoc County referees. They probably don't see this very often.
Second free throw is good. So once again, Ships get an initial stop and allow points anyway. I guess the topple to the ground negates what would be an initial stop. Sarah at the right elbow working against S. Screen from Kala there to the bucket and pull up for Taylor Peterson. Great take, but shot comes up short. Destiny Webster across midcourt. Kick that across Abel. 3 ball buried Aspen Abel. Ships being bludgeoned inside and out by this Notre Dame team. Janie behind the back. Got it back. Sarah to the left side, and finally the Shipbuilders are going to get a call.
Great take by Bolchin there. 2 on Destiny.
Janie is able to rattle home the front end. Second free throw circles the drain and falls for Bolchin. 18 seconds remaining in this first half. Ships down 44-21. Destiny working against Sarah Jane and AAU teammates. Backdoor cut. Waldrop, great pass from Webster. A dime as she lobbed it to the backdoor. Set play there. Janie at the buzzer and nearly got it to go. From about 55 feet. Ships will take a 46-21 deficit into the halftime break. We'll see you in 10 minutes, Shipheads.
they could be leaving them.
I'll be there by 10:15.
We have to leave them. Nine now.
Yeah. 8:30. 8:30. 8:40.
Moving right down the house.
Yeah.
Made 3 out of 4 there. Got the game. She has plenty of time on the perimeter. She's difficult. Somebody to pass. They can't hear me.
It'll be Triton's ball here to start half number 2. They have a 46-21 lead over the home team, Shipbuilders Ships, in their home whites with the red letters and numbers. Tritons in the traveling black jerseys with the blue trim, white letters and numbers. Get that one into Webster, working against 1848 teammate Sarah Bolchin. And a switch now, get it to Aspen Abel. She's going to launch the 3. That one comes up short, but an offensive rebound for the Tritons. Another offensive rebound for the Tritons. Another offensive rebound for the Tritons. Abel kick it down to Waldrop, and then she's going to get the foul. So back to the line goes Kaya Waldrop. Ships. Oh my goodness, Ava Q with her 4th foul. And if you're going to try to put her one-on-one against a well that they're going to continue to go to, that's what's going to happen. You know, if you clog the lane up with a zone defense, you don't put your best interior defender in that on that island repeatedly and allow them to just dissect her.
He's going to get ugly pretty quick soon if he doesn't change it.
Well, we both know it won't be happening. Kick it to Kala Eichmann, long 2. That one's short. And an outlet pass to Destiny Webster, who's back in front of everyone, puts it in on the other end. Great look from, I think that was Kumacek on the outlet. Maybe it was Hintz. Ships down 49-21. Sarah stop and go. Spinning into the paint. Kick it to Anna Stecker. That one a pull up from about 17 feet. Won't fall, but it is a good look. That's a shot you got to take when it's open if you're the Ships. And to the runner goes Kumacek, and it's 51-21. Kendall at the free throw line. That one off left. Rebound taken by Abel. Abel turn and run. Get it into the hands of Maisie Hintz. 3-ball buried. Wide open. Not even a defender on that side of the court. Get it into Bolchin. Bolchin working one-on-one against Destiny Webster. Sarah behind the back on the cross. Switch. Curling. Kick it to Taylor Peterson. Peterson on that right side. Couple of dribbles left. Get to Bolchin. On the left wing now. Gets a screen from Stecker. She'll go right. Trying to work her way around. Hannah Connard for 3. That one off back iron. Great job by Anna Stecker. Sarah, deep 3 from straight away. That's off back iron. Rebound taken by Abel. Abel, turn and run.
Where's your man? Who you got?
Bounce that one down. Waldrop. Nice defense there. Taylor Peterson. And then Anna Stecker is fouled on the ground. Good job, Taylor Peterson on the block.
Both the last possession, 2 really good looks. Great board.
Yeah, certainly not dropping at the rate they were on Tuesday, but you weren't getting this kind of pushback Tuesday. Sarah works her way around Destiny, get it into the corner. Taylor Peterson for 3. That one off back iron. Rebound taken by Kumacek. Outlet to Destiny. Destiny. Down low, Kaya Waldrop. Layup. Shovel that one into Janie. Janie able to control it now. Oh, that one knocked out of bounds. Good defensive hands by Aspen Abel.
Textbook defense by the Trojans.
Yeah, look at her, that big that is Aspen Abel. Oh my goodness. Layup on the other end off the turnover. 58-21 is the deficit for the Ships. Kick that into the right corner. Hannah Connard. Fire it down to Stecker. Stecker back to Hannah. Hannah on the right side. Get it to Taylor Peterson. Peterson find Janie. Janie on the left wing. Pound the drum, Bolchin. Behind the back. Kick it to the corner. Kendall. Out goes the defense of Abel. Kick that to Connard. Back to Kendall Schmitz in the right corner. Trying to work her way over the top of the defense. Splitting the defender, and that's a rejection by Aspen Abel. Kendall giving up a lot of inches to Aspen Abel there, and she put a nice move on, but Aspen too long. That one going to be controlled by Bolchin after the deflection from Destiny Webster. Here's a double team on Janie. She needs help. She'll kick it to Taylor Peterson. Taylor on the backside. Great feed to Kala Eichmann, and Kala is hammered there by Kaya Waldrop.
Great cut by Eichmann. Really good look by Peterson to recognize it and get her the ball timely.
Ships need to be working in more of that action there on that backdoor cut when they're extending the defense to that double team in space, pinching the ball handler against the sideline just over midcourt.
Absolutely sure.
Calla. Second free throw off right. Maisie Hintz will take it across midcourt on her own. No one stops ball, pull-up jumper off right, but Kaya Waldrop in the right block against Sarah Bolchin, and it's just a matchup that you're not going to win in that situation. Sarah spinning away from Destiny. Back to the right goes Bolchin, being bumped up by the defender. Sarah again spinning into the paint. Get it to Eichmann. 3 ball straight away for Calla Eichmann. That one off left. Rebound taken by Hintz and just over the fingertips of Taylor Peterson. Down low to Waldrop. Waldrop to the basket with the left hand. Kaya Waldrop feasting still. Kick that one into Kendall. Schmitz. Get it to Calla. Back to Kendall Schmitz. Maggie Crawl with the screen, pick and roll. Calla Eichmann on the right side. Step back 3. Calla Eichmann offside iron. Rebound taken by Waldrop. Outlet pass into the hands of Kumacek, and she is fouled by Calla Eichmann on the left side. Ava Conchia about to check back in with 4 fouls and 12 and a half to play.
Hopefully she can last a little bit longer, Sean, but without any help down low. Either Waldrop's maybe licking her chops and smiling at this point, or Conchia is most likely going to pick up her fifth. Not sure why there's no recognition the current defense is not.
Well, when you've already decided that you've got one pitch, and that's the one pitch you're going to throw against the offense in every single circumstance that there is, and your opponent knows you only have one pitch, pretty easy to put together a game plan when you have this roster against the shipbuilders. You can match up shop until you've got someone right under the basket who's going to score 9 times out of 10. Sarah Jane behind the back in space, get it up to Conchia. Conchia lost the handle, got it back, shovel it to Kendall Schmitz. 3 ball, buried Kendall Schmitz, straight cash from the right side. Shipbuilder is lucky to get that possession to its completion after it was nearly fumbled away. 3 ball left side, that won't go, but Addison Simpson gets the rebound. Destiny Webster for 3, that's buried by Des. Yep, that's a good call, awesome Eddie. Fastball down the middle against Barry Bonds every time.
Waldrop's just riding Bolchin to the sideline there. Good ball.
Personal on Kyle Waldrop.
67-24, Shipbuilders in a deep hole here with 11:45 to play. Get it to Conchia, left corner. Ava Q, too strong. Rebound taken by Brees into the hands of Destiny Webster. Webster across midcourt, and that one fumbled and out of bounds. Shipbuilders get it back off the miscue by the Tritons. The rare miscue by the Tritons. Sarah one-on-one against Destiny, turning the corner, spinning away from Webster. To the bucket goes Janey, and you heard the slap from up here. Kick it back out to Taylor Peterson. 3 ball for Tay, knock it down! Senior Taylor Peterson. The slap on the drive, the foul that they didn't call? Or the getting it back? Down to Waldrop, and she will continue to do the Mikan drill under the basket. Kendall crossing, getting to her right, shovel it back, Maggie Crawl, finds Sarah Jane. Janey gets a screen from Maggie. Find Kendall. Kendall, stop and go. Kick it to the left pocket. Taylor nearly has it taken away. Maggie Crawl is going to launch the 3 ball. That one comes up short. Destiny doing the wise thing and padding those rebounding stats. This is a conference game after all. Get it down to Waldrop. Waldrop on the Mike and Drill left-handed finish.
Sean, Notre Dame, when they practice the post one-on-one, it's actually 1-on-2 normally, and they use pads that they use in football to bang on the post-up player.
And they constantly are practicing against guy practice players as well.
Correct. Usually the football team.
Sarah, backdoor cut to Kendall. Kendall, scoop it up and get it to go. Great dime from senior Sarah Bolchin to Kendall Schmitz, who took a pounding at the basket and able to get it to go.
All their post players must be loving this one-on-one coaching.
Nope.
Can you go down a roll?
Easy hands, 11.
Can you go down 2 rows, actually?
Kendall for the three-point play. Ships down 41. Kendall's got 12. Addie Simpson, get it back to Brees. She'll shoot it from straight away. That's gonna come up short.
Coach Rody coaching Phoebe there. That she'd like her to take that to the hole.
Sarah working in space now. Feed it in to Taylor Peterson. That's a good look. Taylor unable to finish with the left hand. Contact as Taylor hit the ground. Addie Simpson across midcourt. And find number 4 in the game. I got to look. Des for 3. That one won't go. Rebound tapped into the... Oh, taken back by number 4. And that is Marley Atkinson, a 5'8 junior. Down low, Atkinson. Atkinson kick it back to Addie Simpson. Simpson leaning in. And that one won't fall. Hannah with the rebound. Handoff to Bolchin. Bolchin behind the back in space. Janie trying to get the corner. Get it back to Taylor Peterson. 3 ball there. Won't fall. Rebound. Fought for. Into the hands of Simpson. And Addie Simpson all the way to coast goes Addison Simpson. And Simpson to the ground. Kick it straight back. Taylor with the ball fake up with the left hand. Where there's defensive play by Brees. Chips on 43. Beebe back into the hands of Atkinson. Find Destiny. Down low, Beebe. Beebe guarded by Ava. Great job by Ava Q. And Kinchia playing with 4 fouls. And a great pushback defensively. Into the game now, number 24, Emma Siak.
You've seen the last of Waldrop and Destiny tonight.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Sarah working. Nice dime down low. Kick it to Connor. 3 ball. Buried! Showtime Shipbuilders on that possession. Great job. Started by Bolton with a baseline bounce pass, and then Ava Q finds Hannah in the corner, and Connor knocks it down. Ships down 40. Beebe can't get it to go. Another great defensive play there by Ava Kinchia. Janie in the open court as she'll go to the bucket and fail to get it to fall as she leaned into the defender.
Great take. Bolchin and Schmitz have both continued to attack as much as they can, trying to find seams this entire game.
First free throw rattles up for Janie. Second free throw good for Agent Zero. Ships 34, Triton's 73. Simpson working against Schmitz. And she gets loose on the right side. Cal Eichmann coming in with the help defense. Kick it to Bolchin on the right wing. Sarah going to work. Bounce it to Kendall. 3 ball Schmitz. Buried Kendall Schmitz. And Kendall nearly took that away.
Timeout for Coach Brody. Timeout, Sean.
Great opportunity for me to mention those sponsors one more time of the basketball program here for the girls on the 2025-2026 season. That would be Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novox Service Center, Bricks Downtown Bar and Grill, Wallace Law, MGW Law, Two Extremes Bar and Grill there on South 10th Street right across from Silver Creek Park, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, and Towsley's. Also want to give a shout out to my Patreon crew, spearheaded by Coach Michelle from 1848, the Mulherons, Glenn and Gail Kavish, and the beautiful Sandy Jane Bolchin. Thank you all for your support of my efforts. Thank Abe's gang as well for the music here tonight and the atmosphere that it creates here on a Friday night, high school basketball in the JFK. Sarah Jane, this is the 8th time she's played this team. And Taylor as well to the bucket there. Shifts fighting for possession. Janie will dig it out. And in the open court, Bolchin to the right hand, can't get it to go. And back the other way come the Tritons. 3 ball for Atkinson, buried. But these seniors, Taylor and Sarah and varsity, the entire 4 years have been a part of some blowouts on the wrong end against these Tritons, as has every single team in this conference.
It's a very impressive program, very impressive coach.
Kendall gets to the basket there for 2. Sorry about that, folks. Totally missed on Schmitz, and an offensive foul going to go against Brees as she sets the illegal screen against Bolchin.
Coach Rody's program is super impressive. Good coach.
Janie on the left side, halfway down. Sarah's had several of those from distance where they got halfway down and rattled out. BB against Ava Conchia. Great job defensively by Ava Q. Rebound, though, taken by Siak. Get it to Simpson. Top of the key, 3-ball Maisie Hintz. That one won't go. And ripped by Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz, court. Kendall, head full of steam. Shovel it to Connor. 3-ball for Hannah. That one off the side of the iron. Hannah chasing it into the corner. Fire it down under the basket, but right in the hands of Atkinson. Maisie Hintz. Back to Atkinson. Bounce it to Hintz. Right side, Brees now. BB put it on the ground. And out near midcourt, Sarah Jane accosting Simpson. Across to Hintz. Hintz to her left. And Kendall almost took it away. Hintz turn around. That one rattled out and slapped away by Bolchin. Block shot for Agent Zero.
Very good anticipation by Bolchin, knowing where she was going to go up with that shot.
The inbound play goes to Brees again, and she's not. What a great effort. Ava Conchia, as tough as it's been in the post, Ava Conchia has played an amazing game defensively here tonight. Maggie Krull back to Bolchin. Bolchin going to get a screen from Kendall. Will give ground now. Head full of steam. Behind the back, Janie in the paint. Kick it back out. Ava Q, 3-ball Conchia. That one off back iron. Janie can't reel it in. Taken away from behind by Siak. Maisie Hintz now. Left corner. Atkinson. .237 to play. 76-39. Tritons, perimeter passing, isolating former shipbuilder, and we're going to get a charge against BB as she erased Maggie Crawl with the drop step to the bucket. I don't know about that. You'll take it. It's shocking that they called that. That's one where you think that that's influenced by the scoreboard, and it never should be. I'm just calling them like I see them. I'm glad the Ships got it back, but I'm not a fan of when that happens. Kendall, 3-ball. That one is blocked by Abel on the pull-up from the corner, outlet pass. And a good run down there, but right in the hands of Schmitz. Schmitz able to roll it into the left wing, but it's going to be Kumacek who grabs it. Fire that one inside Siak, and that looked like a foul, and it is the second time.
Pretty amazing hustle by the Tritons on that possession. Bodies flying all around.
You've got 2 starters still in the game for the Tritons, but this second unit across the board is a matchup problem for the Ships. And we got a continuous clock at this point, so this game is going to be over sooner rather than later. Bolchin spinning. Here comes the double team. Reset for Janie, 39 seconds to go. Find Ava Q. She'll fake it. Kick it to Maggie Crawl. Crawl, bounce it into the corner. Great job by Kendall on the baseline drive. Shovel it back out. Conchia. Taylor Peterson for 3 on the left side. That won't go. Rebound. And someone's got to go get that for the Shipbuilders. Kendall tried. 15 seconds to go. 13 seconds to go. You can't fault the players on the court here tonight for the Ships. They battled hard throughout, but you're up against it when you play the Tritons and Destiny Webster. There's no two ways about it. Final 78-39. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon as it's Parents' Night for the Ships. They host Kenosha Tremper, and they'll hope for a better outcome. You're not going to get the same kind of opponent tomorrow, so better days ahead. Thanks for tuning in. Again, 78 for the Tritons, 39 for the Shipbuilders. Shipheads, we got to go now. We'll catch you later.